Space. Is it the vastness of a plain, where the sky is a wide ceiling of blue and white, and green fields carpet the earth as far as the eye can see? Is it the melange of steel and concrete, towering high above the hectic streets below? Or is it the mood that pervades in a quiet walk, the beat of a shopping mall, the soaring aria of the soul? Space is all these, and space is forever evolving. As quiet towns transition to bigger and busier cities, the land's terrain changes. Stories unfold, history is made. Makati City is a living display of this evolution of space. In the Spanish colonial era, Makati was composed of the small communities that clustered on the Pasig River's edge. Hacienda Makati, owned by the Ayalas, was composed of wide tracts of swampland, fields of cogon grass spilling over to the areas of Manila. The destruction after World War II saw the migration of big families from their mansions in Manila to the suburbs. This exodus ushered in the development of new subdivisions in the cities north of the Pasig River, but none of which had the masterful planning that Hacienda Makati was soon to see. Inspired by the urban planned communities of the United States, Ayala envisioned a modern multi-zone city built in stages over a period of 25 years. Each zone complementing and enhancing the value of the other, building up to a sustainable whole. The seeds of this modern city were planted in Forbes Park, a residential neighborhood built with the comfort and privacy of its community in mind. Forbes Park was the first to introduce the concept of country club living, with the relocation of Manila Polo Club from Pasay and the availability of amenities to the residents. From Forbes Park sprang the steady development of what is now the country's central business district. Roads from Forbes Park led to other areas of Hacienda Makati that soon became major commercial districts, other planned residential communities, and financial hubs. The neat grid of city planning took less than 25 years to fill up and transform into a modern, bustling urban center. Indeed, the evolution of space went full circle, the growth from a quaint, sleepy town to a city that plays a pivotal role in the country's economic, commercial, and even social landscape. The story of Hacienda Makati, the artful, precise shaping of the land, the redefining of space, is the legacy of the Ayalas. One that lives on in every community planned by Ayala Land Premier. Ayala's rich history is recreated with every project, with every home. And in the hills and plains of Canlubang, Laguna, unfold the next chapter in this story of redefining space. In what was once a quiet town of Laguna, there is a palpable hum of excitement, yet it is not one that distracts. It is the sound of change, yet not marked by the discordant bleating of horns, or the gnashing of steel against concrete, typical of the cities. It is the pleasant sound of a stream running through thickets of green, homes shaded by a canopy of trees, buildings that rise gently and still allow one to savor the sky's blue, roads wide and spacious but not cutting the natural curves of the land's terrain. This is NUVALI. Envisioned as another master plan community, NUVALI is set to be the city of the future, an ecopolis that finds the balance between modern necessity and environmentally sustainable living. Financial and commercial establishments find a new home in NUVALI, but will build and develop under the guidelines put in place by Ayala Land to ensure the safety and care for the land. NUVALI, the future sustainable ecopolis, will be the hub for green residential communities and businesses, ecologically sensitive enterprises that put a premium on caring for the environment.